Hey gamers, if you like Metroidvania games, then you've come to the right place. Today I'm gonna show you top 15 best Metroidvania that will be your games of the year 2025 so far. Actually, this isn't final yet because I know a few really good Metroidvania games are still dropping later this year. But for now, here's the list of games that are shaping up to be the best in Metroidvanias of the year. Before we go into the list, I want to tell you about my favorite place to buy games, and that's Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an awesome site for grabbing games at great prices. Not only they always have fantastic discounts, but also they running giveaways you won't want to miss. Seriously, these deals are hard to beat. Where else are you gonna find prices this good? Why pay full price when you can grab the same game for way less, right? Yeah, you can shop for games on all kinds of platforms, like PC, PS5, Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch. There are also numerous convenient products to enhance your gaming experience, such as subscriptions, gift cards, and many more. No worries, it's 100% legit, fast, and super easy to use, and their support team is available 24/7. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games by using the link in the description below and start saving your cash with Instant Gaming. And by using my link, you're not just getting awesome deals, but also supporting this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. INAYAH Life After Gods is a beautifully animated 2D Metroidvania that has solid action and platforming. It kicks off with an emotional premise through INAYAH's tragic story, and from there you really get to see her growth as a fighter. The hand-drawn art and animation look gorgeous, and both combat and movement feel super smooth. As you progress, you unlock all 3 weapons and can freely swap between them, which makes battles way more dynamic. That system turns both fighting and platforming into something that feels like solving fast-paced puzzles, and honestly, this Metroidvania is a pretty solid one. If you've been craving a true Castlevania-style adventure, Chronicles of the Wolf is exactly what you're looking for. This game stepping right into a classic, complete with gothic castles, epic boss fights, and plenty of secrets to discover. You play as Matteo Lombardo, a hunter on a quest to take down the legendary beast of Gévaudan. For most players, the story will wrap up in around 7 hours, but Chronicles of the Wolf packs in multiple endings for those who love to dig deeper. Oh, and guess what? The game even has narration by Robert Belgrade, the voice of Alucard from Symphony of the Night. Such a cool throwback, and it makes the whole vibe feel even more nostalgic. Somber Echoes. It's a Metroidvania that throws Greek mythology into a dark sci-fi setting. You play as Adrestia trying to stop her twin sister from messing up the universe. The vibe is eerie, the biomes look incredible, and the art style totally pulls you in. Combat feels punchy, you've got a fast sword for combos, a heavy weapon for big stunts, plus a spear and the energy blasts for ranged fights. Traversal is where it really shines though. The Ether Lantern lets you zip around as a ball of light, teleport, and even blast through barriers. The story's engaging with 4 different endings, so there's real replay value. If you're into Hollow Knight, Ori, or Metroid, this one's 100% worth your time. If you've been following Shantae since her Game Boy Color debut back in 2002, you probably already know how special this series is. This game was actually supposed to be the direct sequel to the first Shantae, planned for the Game Boy Advance in 2004. But after some publishing troubles, it got shelved. Until now. This is classic Shantae, a 2D action adventure with platforming and Metroidvania-style exploration. Even though it doesn't drag on forever, Shantae Advance, Risky Revolution packs in plenty to enjoy. Between exploring, transforming, and chasing down collectibles, there's always something to do. Gal Guardians: The Servants of the Dark is a fantastic step forward for the series. The expanded combat, the true Metroidvania design, and the fun story moments all come together. Once again, you control Demon Maid sisters Kirika and Masha, each with unique playstyles. Ranged gunplay for Kirika and fast melee for Masha, now enhanced with new dashes, sub-weapons, and co-op play. And yeah, collecting fallen allies' souls adds extra mechanics and life to your home base, giving the adventure a sense of growth. So if you love pixel art action games or just want a fun co-op adventure with style, this one's absolutely worth jumping into. The Siege and the Sandfox might be the refreshing twist you've been looking for. Set in the desert city of Karaman, the story follows the Sandfox, betrayed and cast into the depths after being framed for the king's murder. Instead of cutting down every enemy you see, this game encourages you to sneak, hide, and outsmart your opponents like a true fox in the shadows. What unfolds is both a tale of survival and discovery, with narration that feels like a fable guiding your journey. Movement is smooth and rewarding, with abilities like wall running, lockpicking, and gliding gradually expanding your options and opening new paths.
Construction of the giant golden statue of the suffering man at the port of Siraj.
Twilight Monk blends fast-paced kung fu combat with classic Metroidvania exploration. You play as Raziel, a young Moonken monk destined to stop the traitor Nox from summoning the World Eater. The game thrives on tight platforming and responsive combat. Starting with simple moves, Raziel steadily unlocks powerful attacks, traversal abilities like the double jump and slide, and badges that allow you to tailor your playstyle. Twilight Monk also introduces an overworld to complement dungeon exploration, giving a broader sense of scale to its fantasy world. Combined with RPG-style mechanics, the experience feels expansive while maintaining momentum. Primal Planet is a new Metroidvania that combines prehistoric charm with stunning pixel art and lively exploration. You play as a caveman living peacefully with your family and pet dinosaur Sino until alien machines disrupt your tranquil world. Exploration feels natural and rewarding, with creative platforming that uses spears as climbing tools, fluid movement combos, and survival elements like crafting fire starters or improving lung capacity for underwater areas. This Metroidvania game is very different. In here you can hug your wife as a way to show affection and integrate moments of humanity and emotional connection into the gameplay. Space Adventure Cobra. The Awakening is action-packed platformer based on the beloved 1983 anime. It's a love letter to its source material, and a seriously fun game in its own right. The game adapts the first 12 episodes of the original anime, retelling the Ultimate Weapon arc. Even if you've never seen the show, you'll follow the adventure easily. Your mission focuses on tracking down the three sisters whose tattoos reveal the way to a hidden treasure. While fantastic solo, The Awakening also features a two-player co-op mode. Teaming up with a friend to blast through levels and take down bosses together doubles the fun and is a fantastic addition. Guns of Fury takes two of gaming's most explosive genres, classic run and gun action and Metroidvania exploration. At its core, Guns of Fury is all about action. The combat feels like a love letter to classics such as Metal Slug and Contra, with endless bullets, screen-filling explosions, and giant mechanical bosses. The game offers satisfying progression through both combat upgrades and exploration. You can boost health and ammo by finding hidden items, while shops provide opportunities to buy new weapons or healing supplies. The currency system is surprisingly addictive. Watching enemies drop piles of coins and bags of cash adds to the rewarding loop of combat. If you love Metroidvanias, BLADECHIMERA from the Team Ladybug is impossible to ignore. You play as Shin, a demon hunter in a cyberpunk Osaka wielding the fantastic Lumina sword, which you can recall from anywhere to slice through enemies. Together, they make an unstoppable duo, blending fast-paced combat with clever mechanics that keep every fight exciting. RPG elements are well implemented, with leveling, skill points, and weapon upgrades giving you a sense of growth without overwhelming complexity. The cool story provides just enough context for the demon-slaying mayhem. It's a focused, high-energy experience that's pure fun from start to finish. Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree blends Metroidvania exploration with Souls-like combat, yeah, you hear it. So the combat is deliberate with basic attacks, dodges, and a slow pace that rewards patience. Class choices, weapon types, and skill trees allow some customization, and camp NPCs like blacksmiths and alchemists support your progression. The bosses' fights are pretty good, but some mini-bosses are reskins, which for the size of the game is a bit underwhelming, but for it being a smaller title, I feel like it's justified. Overall, it's a fantastic game that kept me immersed for hours, delivering an adventure I really enjoyed. Shinobi Art of Vengeance marks the return of the Shinobi series after a long break, and it brings some new ideas to the table by blending classic arcade action with Metroidvania elements. This game definitely borrows some key Metroidvania elements. Each level is packed with optional paths, hidden items, and upgrades that make your ninja stronger. But let's be real, this isn't a traditional Metroidvania. Levels are separate rather than part of one massive interconnected world, and optional paths are clearly marked on the map. But if you're a longtime Metroidvania fan, this in-game gives you enough exploration and ability progression to keep you hooked.
Nice, quick.
For those of you who have played Ender Lilies, well, they made a sequel called Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist. Gameplay-wise, the Ender Magnolia nails the Searcha action formula. You purify homunculi and collect them for combat and movement, equip items like carapaces, relics, bracelets, and totems, and level up naturally. And a huge plus, the map tells you when an area is 100% complete, so you never waste time backtracking for no reason. The game also isn't shy about showing class divides or the harsh effects of the blight, giving the world some real depth. If you want to play a game like Ender Lilies, you definitely have to check out its sequel. Finally, like I've been saying for weeks, Silksong is dropping in 2025, and yep, it's actually happening. Hornet takes the lead this time, and the game feels both familiar and fresh. She can backstep, attack diagonally, and use Silk to heal or chain special moves. And since Silksong is finally out, a bunch of indie games have pushed back their releases like Clover Pit, Stomp, and The Sword of Miracles, Eternalucis, baby steps. But I'm not gonna waste time. So far, Silksong looks like it's gonna be the best Metroidvania of the year. I can't spill too much yet because this game is shaping up to be massive. And honestly, it's already looking like the perfect sequel. And let's be real, I want to play it myself first before I say more. And that's it for today. Those are the top Metroidvania games that look set to be the games of the year in 2025 so far. Got a hidden gem I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video or discovered a new title to add to your collection, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss future content. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.